Hi, I'm Tammy. I know a lot of you, and if not, I just wanted to say hello. This is John Moose, my managing partner and my partner, and I've been getting a lot of calls from everybody with a lot of questions. So we wrote them down, and because we're kind of free doing this in our social distancing at the beach, which is beautiful, he's going to ask me the questions so I don't forget anything, because I am definitely not an actress. So
we're going to cover 3 topics today. First one we want to talk about is the market.
Yes.
The second one we want to talk about is how we're dealing with open houses in today's environment. And then thirdly, we want to talk about how we're addressing our community. And so first, let's jump right in it. So how is the market?
Okay. So the market is, as we've been seeing, the stock market's gone up and down. And actually we sold 3 houses yesterday. We put them in escrow, which because of the interest rates right now, the Fed just cut them to 0, which I don't know how that's going to translate to an actual mortgage rate. But even a week ago, we were at 2.5%, which we haven't seen in years. Actually, people are still buying, they're still looking. I think that with the fluctuation of the stock market right now, I think people are realizing it's such a safer place to be. You know, the market is, right now we're walking into everything gracefully and calmly, but at the same time, it still is a good place to put your money. I think it's proving a lot better than the stock market and at this point. So, and we're seeing like investors coming in and buying income properties. One was an income property and the other 2 were houses. So.
That's great. So
Yeah.
Then the other thing I imagine a lot of people are asking is, well, what about open houses? You're having people congregate in houses. How do you deal with that? If people are staying home, are they making it out to open houses? So how have we addressed that?
Right. But we're not doing public open houses right now. We are doing private showings. We are doing 3D virtual tours on our website with everything, which are really cool. You got to check them out, actually. They're really cool. And we are also doing FaceTime. So like if you don't want to go into a house, but you want your agent to go, we can go in and we can say, oh, I want to see the tile in that bathroom. We can actually show you the tile. So we want to make sure we're still accessible. We're all still working from home. Oh, and then every time we do showings or anything like that, we obviously proper hygiene. John's actually a doctor by trade, so he's keeping us all, making sure that we're doing all the right things that way.
The proper hand hygiene.
Yes. Yeah.
So that covers the market, that covers our open houses. And then what about just being a member in the community? So what is our responsibility and our role? What is an opportunity? How are we being good patrons in the community?
Right. I think one of the things is just being there for, we're a village. So the way I see this, and I was talking to my friend Carrie, is how do we contribute, all of us, right? So what we're doing is we're sending out, if anybody needs food that doesn't want to leave their house, prescriptions. I mean, if you need someone to walk your dog, and we will bring our own leash over to walk your dog because you don't want to go out of the house. I think that's something that's important, and that's what I'm personally doing, in our neighborhood, and all of us are doing for anybody that wants any of that. Please just call us. And also, one thing that people want is information right now. So if you guys want, I've gotten a lot of calls on what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And that's all really important information and I really want to make sure that people are heard, seen. We can answer anything that they want.
So because I'm a physician, I have been following the progression of how COVID has been developing. And one of the things I would advise is if you are doing private showings or you are going out into the community, if you have small children or you're over the age of 60 or any types of medical conditions, I would advise and recommend potentially staying at home. If there are questions, I am happy to foster those questions. I'll give you the best information that is available with, what we're seeing and how things are developing.
Thank you. Also, one thing that I want to just say, because I match my last name as a party, I like to have a party, and since we are not having any gatherings at all, I think it's one of the things that's important is with my family, what we're doing is, as you know, because you live with me, but we're looking for one miracle every day. My friend told me to do that. And so this morning, we were looking for a miracle, and I don't know if everyone saw it, but there was a giant rainbow, which we're going to insert here.
Double rainbow.
Double rainbow over Venice. And tonight I'm going to ask my kids what theirs was. The boys' as a leprechaun came this morning. He did come this morning.
And the pot of gold.
The pot of gold. But it's fun to do those things. And then another thing that we're doing at home, just to kind of give you what we're doing at home, is one thing I did is I said, well, what do you want to teach us and what can we teach you? So tonight we're learning how to play Fortnite. Yes, we are. I'm going to be terrible probably. And then apparently I'm teaching them how to do a backflip on the trampoline since I used to do that as a child. And I told them about that. So yeah, so you might not ever see me again. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
I think we need to teach them pinochle.
Yeah, we're gonna, and pinochle and cards. So anyway, we just want to say that I know this wasn't the most professional video in the world. We're just doing our best to get by, and we hope you are. And anything that we can do for you, we appreciate you. We're here for you. Anything that we can do to help, any questions you have. I know the stock market, you can see it all day long, but you can't really see your local real estate market, especially for your own house. And that's one thing I'm really, really, really good at in this area. So call me, text me. I'll put it all on this for you. Email me or us, any of us. We're here to help you and support you and love you. Thanks.